I caught my wife having an affair with her PT, Rob, 27 Mim. Have been married to Emily, 25F for 3 years. I thought we were happily married, but a revelation changed everything. About a year ago, Emily and I decided we had gotten in a rut. We felt we had let ourselves go a bit, so we decided to join a gym. Emily joined a gym that her friend Stacy, 24F, was a yoga instructor at. I joined a gym that was tied to my work and started training in martial arts. I am an IT analyst. I work for a major bank and have 7 people under me. A bit of background: I bought our house before the marriage and had several shares in the bank. Emily had some assets from her grandparents, so we decided that it was best to get a prenuptial agreement. This, of course, had an infidelity clause. Emily works as a kindergarten teacher. She is a lovely, caring person, or so I thought. 6 months ago, I noticed a change in Emily's behavior. She started going to the gym at odd hours and was more guarded with her phone. I was starting to feel she was pulling away. I asked Stacy if there was anything going on at the gym. Stacy flirted around the subject, saying she had not seen anything, but that Emily had stopped going to her yoga classes and had started working out with a trainer there. She said he had a reputation for being too familiar with his clients. Not long after I had spoken to Stacy, Emily started love bombing me. She and I started being more intimate. This led to the beginning of the end. A month ago, I got sent a photo from an anonymous source, and it was a picture of Emily and her PT out in a club when she was visiting a girlfriend. They were kissing. The next day, I went to my attorney and had him start to draw up divorce papers. She had triggered the infidelity clause. I would leave with everything that was mine, and she would get nothing. We live in an at-fault state, so I had to find out as much as I could. So I contacted Stacy and found out the PT was called Philip, 31. I informed Stacy about the photo, and she said this could be bad, as if he was named as cause in the divorce. He would be fired, as the gym they work at has a no fraternization rule, and it was a one-strike rule. I told Stacy, I literally do not care if he gets fired. He should not be fucking another man's wife. I gave my attorney the information I gained from Stacy. I also got hold of Emily's phone and found messages, photos, and a video of them being intimate together. I sent all of it to myself. I then forwarded it to my attorney. A week later, Emily got a phone call, and I saw from her expression that something was wrong. It looked like her world crumbled. She looked at me open-mouthed, and then started to cry. She hung up and asked me how long I had known. I asked how long I had known what. She said how long had I known about her affair, and I said about a week. I asked what was wrong. The call was from Philip to inform her that my attorney had sent the photos and videos to his employer, and he had just been terminated. Oh dear, I said, and then served her the divorce papers and told her she had 3 hours to pack a bag and leave my house. I went to a friend's house and waited. I went back 2.5 hours later to see a strange car in my driveway. I walked into my house and saw Philip on the couch comforting Emily. You have 3 seconds to get out of my house, I told Philip. He stood up to square up to me. I punched him and knocked him against the wall. You now have 2 seconds to get out of my house. Emily and Philip were cursing at me and threatening me with the police. The police officer arrived. I told him that he was in my home uninvited. Emily had lost that privilege when I served her. He also was the aggressor and showed them the security footage. They were happy I acted in a legal manner. They left and must have told Emily as she phoned me screaming. I just said she could talk to my attorney and hung up on her.
Subscribe for more